So I wanted to share this video and shed light on something that I think is incredibly disparate with Tesla legacy vehicle owners. Those of us that have gotten into the vehicles, those of you that have gotten into the vehicles early, when the concept of full self-driving had not been realized, and took a risk in being one of the early investors in Tesla. So I just want to show this and share it with you. And by the way, I did express my concerns and even grievances with Tesla on many different levels, customer relations, the executive team, investor relations as a Tesla shareholder, and haven't gotten the courtesy, even the courtesy of a response, which is very discouraging. So anyway, the software model version in this particular vehicle, it's a Tesla Model S, is, where is it? FSD, supervised software, version 12.6.4. So what I did learn is that the older vehicles cannot accept the latest iterations of the full self-driving software package, which is, I think, at this point 13.2.9. And what's very important here, and I'll start it, is that we don't benefit the FSD without the steering wheel nag. So I'll take it out here. We still do it with the stalk. Yes, ancient Tesla owners. We still do it with the stalk. We engage the full self-driving. And we have received many of the upgrades. You see there that the standard option, but the nag begins very early and is consistent and persistent and incessant throughout a ride. I currently do not have my hands on the steering wheel. I'm not engaged, and you'll see it's been about, I guess, 10 seconds, 15 seconds since I started it. But what's important is that that nag will appear probably, wow, why is this following so close? That's strange. We're headed into New York City in traffic, and as many of you know as Tesla owners and who have been taking advantage of the full self-driving, it's an incredible, it's improved incredibly and exponentially over the last couple of years in terms of its ability, capacity to handle traffic, particularly in New York City. Like, I've driven in Jersey and I-95 and in situations and scenarios that are relatively straightforward, but New York, you know, you have to do some particular maneuvering. But yeah, so thus far it hasn't done it, and I anticipate that it hasn't because we're at very, very slow speeds. But I'm going to stay again off of the steering wheel to illustrate and demonstrate one of the incredible deficiencies for us as legacy owners, that we can't receive the new FSD software, and there hasn't been a retrofit or anything to address it. So I guess the option for us is only to purchase a new vehicle, which of course is not a tenable solution. I would hope that Tesla would address it. Yeah, so it just went in to change lanes. And this is kind of a scenario where you go to the doctor and tell them that something's wrong, but it doesn't happen when you finally get your appointment with the doctor. But take my word for it. The nag, the steering wheel nag, under normal driving conditions, we're in New York City going on the George Washington Bridge, which is super slow, will persist. There it is. It's telling me now, you better engage or we're going to time you out. And the timeout is incredibly punitive in so much as if you do miss that little visual alert, and subsequently there's an audible alert, which again, you can miss the audible alert because if you have the radio on or something playing in the background, it does not defeat what's playing on audio. So you oftentimes will miss the alert. But had I not engaged, it would have then went to an audible alert, which could be missed if you're driving 60, 70 miles per hour on the New Jersey Turnpike, on I-95, on any thoroughfare, the Garden State, whatever it is, or wherever you are, won't have it. So incredibly disappointed. I have a Tesla Model X, like X-ray, and a Tesla Model S. Got them very early on, 2018, when the concepts were not proven. It was just a promise that it would potentially and possibly come someday. But we were confident in the company. I'm even an investor on a very large scale in Tesla, but terribly disappointed that there's no support for us as legacy owners, for those that kind of came first. So it feels a little bit like, you know, an early stage business, right? Think of an airline or something, and they come out and need support, need the proof of concept in the company, and you are one of the first investors in the company. Say you buy a first class, and they tell you you're going to get first class service, first class tickets for life if you come on board with us and purchase these tickets. And you purchase, and it helps raise capital for the company. And then later on, your privileges are diminished, and you learn that you don't now have the lay flat up. There we are again. So again, I had to engage. I should have showed you that I actually had to touch the steering wheel. But this is not, in my estimation, FSD as it is in its current iteration. This is not the product. And we're paying full price for the subscription or for the package. I actually purchased the package early on. Again, it didn't exist. We purchased it with the confidence that at some day, some time, that the technology would exist, would be implemented. So yeah, just wanted to share that with the general public. Hopefully this gets the attention of Tesla or Tesla owners, legacy owners, enough that they agitate and bring attention to this, so that we, the people that were on board early, don't have to be forced into purchasing a new vehicle to benefit the incredible technology that Tesla has put forth. Thanks for watching.